We have another award to bestow upon a worthy member. The board unanimously chose 2 James G. King recipients this year. You know one so far, Bonnie Potter, but we have another here today. And to help me present the J.G. King Award, I want to invite Faye Farley to the stage.
I'm just nervous.
You're just talking to friends.
Give me a minute. Okay. This award, created in 2012, was named in honor of Jim King, a longtime member and board member of both the Alpaca Owners and Breeders Association and Alpaca Registry, Inc., who passed away unexpectedly on April 5th, 2012. Each year, when this award is given, the story of Jim's life and his dedication to the alpaca industry is told. Jim was born on August 5th, 1935, in San Francisco. He graduated from Phillips Exeter Academy, Yale University, and the Harvard Business School. At Yale, he was an All-American lacrosse player, and he later played for many seasons at the Boston Lacrosse Club. Jim and his family lived in Wellesley, Massachusetts before moving to New London in 1992. He spent most of his career in the Boston area as a financial analyst and portfolio manager, working many years at David L. Boston Company. Later, Jim worked at New London Trust and Charter Trust. In 1992, he and his wife, Sue, established Skyview Alpacas. Working the farm allowed him to explore one of his passions, a love of animals. He spent a great deal of his time helping to grow the fledgling alpaca industry. He was involved in regional and alpaca organizations, serving on the board of directors of both the Alpaca Owners and Breeders Association and the Alpaca Registry, Inc. In retirement, Jim was able to embrace many new activities as well as become more active in many areas. His love of singing led to joining the North Country Chordsmen, a barbershop chorus. His love of sports began when he played soccer and lacrosse in prep school and college, and coached his sons through many years of soccer, and was rekindled with tennis, paddle tennis, and sailing. Jim was an active member of Rotary, the Boys Club, and the Lake Sunapee Yacht Club. He was also a longtime camper at AMC's 3 Mile Island and Lake Winnepesaukee. At the time of his passing, Jim was serving the alpaca industry as treasurer of Alpaca Registry, Inc. He was a strong advocate for the alpaca industry and its members, with the goal of having every organization he was involved in maintain the highest level of professionalism and service while continuing to invest in the future of the industry. The James G. King Award recognition is awarded jointly by the AOBA and ARI boards of directors to a person or persons who have given of themselves exceptionally and consistently toward the betterment of the alpaca industry. 30 years ago, this year's recipient bought his first alpacas along with his wife. It was then that their love and passion for the industry began and grew. I met these people about 30 years ago. In 1995, he was elected to the AOBA board and served as president. In In addition to owning and running several businesses, he owned properties and buildings, which included an office building in Nashville, Tennessee. It was during this time that he donated office space to AOBA so that AOBA could transition from being managed by outside contractors to being managed by AOBA. His passion for marketing and love for alpacas started one of the most successful alpaca marketing programs in alpaca industry. That marketing program was called I Love Alpacas, with a solicitation from 100 alpaca breeders to put in $5,000 each. That program put alpacas on national TV commercials and helped put alpacas on the map in the United States. Alpacas went from 18% of the people ever hearing of alpacas to over 80%. What a giant accomplishment. Over the years, his herd grew to approximately 1,800, making his farm the largest alpaca farm in North America at one point. He and his wife created a truly magical place at Magical Farms. Where they held auctions each year at the farm that brought in over 1,100 alpaca breeders from all across the country. This was the industry go-to event, and each year he would encourage breeders to come, visit, see alpacas, and take advantage of such a large gathering to network themselves in their own farms while they were there. He was adamant that people would bring their business cards and pass them out. I brought my cards.
I got mine. I got mine too.
I brought them, now I just got to figure out how to pass them out, which has been a long-standing joke between us because I'm terrible at it. He was the first farm in the U.S. to establish financing alpacas. Thank God for that, or my farm would not exist. He has helped start hundreds of farms, mine included, over the last 30 years. He has been a strong participant and strong sponsor over the years, and to this day, while Magical Farms is retired, he is still one of the biggest advocates for alpacas and the alpaca business. My husband and I had the pleasure of meeting this man almost 30 years ago, and he has impacted our lives and our business in ways that will last our lifetime. He has taught many of us about alpacas, the alpaca businesses, finances, breedings, marketing, shows. His belief that you can do anything attitude starts with his own belief that you and I actually can. I asked him recently, as he is facing stage 4 cancer, why do you still want to go to alpaca shows? Alpacas are my life. I love alpacas. I love the people and I love the business. To say this alpaca business is a better industry because of people like him is an understatement. The industry is what it is today because of his effort, his belief, and the passion he has had and still has for the industry he loves. This year's recipient of the James G. King Alpaca Industry Award is Jerry Forstner.
Wow. All I can say is 30 years ago, I was an entrepreneur, and over the years I started over 30 different businesses, some from scratch, some I bought, some I worked in, everything from oil changes to car washes to mini storages to manufacturing boxes, bags, etc. In 1993, I bought my first alpacas, and it changed my life. The people, the animals, the organization, I just fell in love, and I'm in love ever since, and I still am. Jim King was a close friend of mine. I'm so honored to be able to receive this award in his name. And until this cancer gets me, I'll be at all the shows. Thank you.